When you start thinking of concepts for Call of Duty Zombies maps, I'm sure a few places come to mind. Maybe a place like Paris, which was going to be implemented into Black Ops 1 but never ended up getting done and was instead replaced with Moon. Or maybe the infamous Lost City of Atlantis, which I still really want to see that map one day. Or at some point, maybe you have thought of Egypt. There's been a lot of implications from Treyarch that we would one day get an Egypt map. They kind of teased it, whether it was accidental or deliberate, all the way back in Black Ops 3. In fact, now that I think about it, it was all the way in the buried intro cutscene. We see Victus walking through Egypt. We see the golden sands, the pyramids, the statues. And I think it was probably that point that piqued a lot of people's interest. And I have to agree with pretty much everyone in saying that I think Egypt would be a great place for a zombies map to be set. A lot of the architecture and a lot of the history could work so well with a zombies map. And we've all just kind of been waiting to see it one day, or hear it be announced, or see a trailer, or anything that alludes to an Egypt map. Which takes us to the point of this video, Call of Duty Vanguard. Yes, I know it's Vanguard, yeah. But with round-based being back in zombies, it seems to me that Treyarch are wanting to turn a new leaf with Vanguard zombies, or are at least trying to. Mr. Dark JD, you know him, I know him, he put out a tweet in response to something that Treyarch said in their Shinonuma guide description. He's just talking about something to do with Shinonuma Reborn, which is the new round-based map that's coming out in like literally under an hour as of when I'm recording this. He mentions that the way Treyarch worded this statement when talking about Shinonuma Reborn seems to suggest that there's going to be more than one round-based map. We're going to be getting another round-based map after Shinonuma Reborn, or at least that's the way it looks. The survival guide for Shinonuma description says this: deploy to the Swamp of Death in Shinonuma, the first classic round-based zombies experience in Vanguard, developed by Treyarch as part of the Mercenaries of Fortune season. Read on for a full map guide, strategies, and 10 tips for outplaying Von List and his undead horde. Now, if there's anything that stood out about that description, it's all the way at the beginning of it. The very simple but effective line of the first classic round-based zombies experience in Vanguard. The first. Clearly implying that there's going to be a second, or maybe more. But as of right now, because it's Vanguard, we're just going to keep it as we'd probably only get one more. When Mr. Dark JD mentioned this on his tweet about it being the first classic round-based zombies experience, Treyarch themselves replied to Dalek with the very simple, yet very sus, eyes emoji, which pretty much confirms that they've basically got another round-based map in the works, or will have one come in at some point down the line. But what is making everyone think that there's an Egypt map now? There's leakers saying that they've managed to basically, do their thing, do what leakers do, and they've managed to find what I believe to be file names for another zombies map called ZM_beige. Beige being quite a sandy colour, and Egypt has sand in it. Making a connection to the colour beige and sand, I know, very big brain of me there. With a tweet here from Reality UK saying new ZM map codename ZM_beige. These leakers are also being able to force load into Shinonuma Reborn early and use the intel on that map to deduce that we are probably going to Egypt on the next map, and we're probably going to be able to find out by looking at the intel when we get our hands on Shinonuma Reborn. With the codename for the map being ZM_beige, and now leakers are saying this, and Treyarch very, very strongly implying that we're going to be getting another round-based map, to me, all of these pieces are coming together. An Egypt map might not save Vanguard. In fact, it probably won't. Neither will Shinonuma Reborn, but a round-based map in Egypt, to me, doesn't sound too bad. Just remember though, these are leaks, so I cannot say that these are 100% true, and I'm sure you're just as tired of hearing it as I am saying it, but I have to say this as a disclaimer. Any leaks surrounding any games, take it with a pinch of salt. Do not take it as 100% fact. And from the looks of it, it seems like we are just going to be getting an Egypt map soon. But I'm sure by the time they release it, Modern Warfare 2 is probably going to be out, and everyone will most likely be playing that. But anyways, I'm going to leave this short news video for Vanguard Zombies here today. If you enjoyed or found this informative, be sure to smash the like button and comment your thoughts on an Egypt map. Do you think there is going to be an Egypt map? Would you want to see an Egypt map? Or do you just want to let Vanguard die? Only a very small percentage of people are subscribed to the channel, so if you've made it this far, be sure to subscribe, you won't regret it. Turn on the notification bell too to stay notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.